Hello, everyone. My name is Kali, and I'm your host for today. And today we have invited Dr. Miss from Crypto Health for this AMA. Now let's have Dr. Miss introduce himself and Crypto Health.
Okay, so first and foremost, thank you for Gorilla Gems AMA Lounge for this opportunity for an AMA. So I am Dr. Mist. I am the founder and developer of an almost 1 year old project in the Binance Smart Chain called Crypto Health. So I am a doctor by profession. I got my license 2012. I'm practicing under government service. I'm working as a community health physician for the past 11 years. So I started my practice again 2012. I'm fairly new to the blockchain. I learned about the blockchain and I started trading at the blockchain around October 2021. Then I started crypto health at around July last year, 2022. After spending some time in mostly trading in DeFi. So I'm not really trading on sexes. I'm mostly on DeFi. So that's it for my introduction.
Right. Wow, it's good to know you're a real medical doctor by profession. That's very nice. All right, so like we all know, this is crypto, and every project has a story behind their name. And I would like you to tell us more about the story behind Crypto Health, and if possible, we'll also like to know the team behind this project, and if you can
Okay.
tell us their background as well. Yeah.
So crypto health is mainly an idea that I thought about sometime around January or February 2021 after 22, sorry. After getting rug pulled from a project which as usual I was quite uh, ignorant back then when during my early days at crypto. I never thought about rug pulls. It was my first rug pull, and it was not a really great time because I spent money I wasn't supposed to use for crypto back then. Then during that same project, I met my co-founder Joseph, who actually helped me recover some of the losses, and I owe him big for that for the help he gave me back then. And we started I started building a relationship with him because of that. Then my other co-founder, it's Tony. He's also a friend in crypto. He helped me with my NFT trades back then on another project called Chaincade. So I made good money with that NFT trades, which helped me start which helped me start much of my funds in crypto. So since when I started in crypto around October 2021, that was not a really uh, good investment since most of the fiat I invested in crypto went into a lock staking pool. So as you know, everything just crashed after 2021, and all my
Yeah.
fiat was in this DeFi project called Liquidus, and I staked my tokens for 1 year, and then ended up getting wrecked. So uh, my co-founders, as I've said, I don't know them personally, but I have good relationship with them because of what we've experienced in crypto projects. So this is more or less my way of thanking them since again they've helped me a lot in my journey. So but with crypto
Wow.
health, it's more or less it's just me, Tony, and Joseph. So my co-founders, they're both from the United States. I'm from the Philippines. So my then, but much of the project, what much of what you see in crypto health was uh, made by myself. So I made the contract, I made the website, I'm managing the socials. Because first and foremost, I'm not denying that I'm working on limited funds of I'm working with what I have right now.
Yeah.
And but I'm working with what I have right now, but actually we started at 1 BNB in liquidity. So my initial market cap back in July 2022 was after the first buy was $350, and during that launch we launched it to $64,000. Then for 9 months we crashed to 12 to 15,000 market cap before we pumped to 130,000 market cap, and now we're back at 40,000 market cap. So
Awesome.
regarding crypto health, so my idea with crypto health was just to make a project in blockchain that makes use of its funds properly to bring a utility that has never been done before in crypto, because most of the DeFi projects you see, they're flexing your utilities. It's staking, it's DEX, it's something that has already been done, and something that is bound to fail because the market is too saturated with too many tokens with the same utilities. So with crypto health, I wanted to start a project that is unique in the sense that we provide utility that has real world use. So our primary utility is insurance, and I want to provide services using blockchain technology. So more or less, what you see, the insurance utility is just the start of my plans regarding crypto health. So if you've seen what I've sent in what was sent in the groups, our roadmap is actually four phases. So it starts with building crypto health as a token that provides health insurance, then extending those utilities in other fields by making crypto health as a portfolio of tokens, then providing services through holding tokens. Let's say you hold crypto health and another support token so that we provide you with free medical services. So that's crypto health as a service. And then the fourth was crypto health as an institution, because the long term plan is to actually register as a company that is providing services through crypto. But again, the problem is I'm building with what I have, but I know that with the utility that we're focusing on building, I think we'll be able to accumulate the necessary funds slowly but surely so that we could start building crypto health from the ground up. So this is actually a long-term project. My liquidity is burned, so I'm not chasing any luck. So crypto health will always be tradable in Binance Smart Chain, and I am doxed. I'm just not showing myself today, but again, I am doxed. I can share my video feed because I'm just inside the car. So I'm sorry. So I am doxed. The LP is burned. Then there's the taxes are hard cap, and then there's no mint function in the contract. And we've been staying here for the past 1 year, and I'm planning to just be here and make sure that we develop into a project that is able to provide health insurance for all our holders. So is it okay if I turn off the camera?
Yeah,
Because I'm not really
it's okay.
sharing it.
It's okay. Yeah.
Okay. But can you see my video?
Yeah, yeah, definitely we can see you.
Okay.
Oh, oh,
So
right. So,
again, you
no,
can
you can
check
go ahead.
my LinkedIn profile on the website. I think I put it there, and it's me. I am it's Dr. Miss, because my real name is Mikael Esteban. It's just a wordplay of my name. So the first two letters of my name, which is my first name, which is Mikhail, and then the another two letters of my last name, which is Esteban. So Mikael Esteban. So that's why I'm calling myself Dr. Miss.
Wow, awesome.
So Anyway, going back to the project. So as I've said, I'll be talking about crypto health using the version 2 of our white paper, which I'm currently building at Gitbook. So you can please feel free to click the link. So it so since I'll be following this outline, so the crypto health token, it's a BSC token. A smart contract was made by myself. So the total supply is 1 billion tokens. Out of that 1 billion tokens, I burned 150 million, sent it to the dead wallet. So why did I burn tokens and then sent it to the dead wallet? Simple, because the supply will, the circulating supply will slowly decrease with each buy and each sell, because each buy and each sell rewards all current token holders. So we have reflection. So you'll be seeing your bags grow by just leaving it here. So each buy pays 1% to rewards, then each sell pays 3% for the rewards. So why do I want to burn the token? Since actually to receive the full benefit, which you'll learn about later, you'll need to hold at least 10,000 CHT units. So if you hold less than 10,000 CHT units, you won't be receiving the full uh, package. You'll be receiving half of what is the published rate. So let's say in the initial computation, you can receive at most $100. If you hold less than 10,000 tokens, you'll only be receiving $50. So that's 50%. So another so with that limit set in place, so as trading goes on, there will be less and less token holders who can avail of the full package. So I think for me, it ensures that, especially once we successfully build to an insurance project, that means most people would want to hold at least 10,000 tokens just to make sure that they get the full reimbursement. So with each trade, the number of 10,000 of addresses holding 10,000 tokens continuously decreases. So which will increase demand once we successfully build into an insurance, once we successfully start providing insurance to our holders. So for the tokenomics, there's also 150 million locked in pink sale. So 100 million is allocated to trading on centralized exchanges. So I'm continuously relocking those tokens until we're at a higher market cap, or until we've had enough funds to list in a centralized exchange. Then there's 50 million tokens allocated for development. So since my initial plan was to actually build cross-chain bridges and release crypto health on multiple chains, but after 1 year of being in the blockchain, I'm actually not really keen on doing uh, bridges anymore. So we might eventually release more treasuries on other blockchains, but we won't necessarily be bridging them together. So the point of providing multiple treasuries will just be to market the concept of providing insurance to all the major blockchains. So as you'll see later, holding crypto health from different blockchains will actually provide bonus claims for that said holder. So again, so for tokenomics, so as I've said, so the liquidity, I used 700 million tokens for the LP pool. I initially started with one BNB, paired it with 700 million tokens. Then I initially added more from the trades, and I'm continuously adding, buying back more and burning more LP, since I'd want a fat LP that won't be affected by too much by buys and sells. At the end of the day, the chart may remain uh, too stable. But again, we're an insurance product, and long-term holding is what we're pitching. Hold crypto health for an extended time, and then you get more from our treasury. So for the trading fees, we initially started 10%, now we're down to 5%. So for the 5%, it goes 1%. For the buys, as I've said, 1% of buys goes to the holders as rewards or as reflections. Then 2% goes to the treasury and 2% goes to the development wallet. So the treasury, it is our main source of reimbursements. It will be the one that will pay for the reimbursements. If you've seen the post that I've sent, the price of CHT, our current treasury holds 149 million tokens. So the treasury is divided into a CHT reserve pool, and then a BNB reserve pool, and then a stablecoin reserve pool. So once the CHT reserve pool reaches 150 million units, we'll start building a BNB reserve pool from the excess CHT that will be going to the treasury wallet. So that CHT reserve pool will be the last to go during the reimbursement process. So the first to go would be the BNB and the USDT. So for the BNB reserve, we already have 1.25 BNB, and I'm expecting it to increase even further since it's not really easy to take away funds from the treasury. So first and foremost, you need to hold at least 3 months so that you become eligible or qualified for the reimbursement utility. And then second is, since it's an insurance, you'd need to be involved in an event which initially starts as a 48-hour hospitalization period. So moving on, so you can check the link on the Gitbook. I've explained there the safety features, and our contract is actually audited by CoinMooner. So now I'll move on to the health insurance utility. So I won't be following this. The outline of the white paper is too long. If you have enough time, you can do a quick read. I'm hoping to finish it by the end of July so that everyone would have an easier read for about our plans. But we actually have a white paper already uploaded on the website too. So for the reimbursement utility, so again, I've been crypto health is starts as an insurance token, or more as a health insurance token, which initially will be paying for hospitalizations that occur for at least 48 hours. So the terms and conditions, I was the one who made the terms and conditions. So I chose 48 hours because first and foremost, even your regular health insurance policies don't have that sort of limit. You can't really reimburse when your hospitalization is too short. So, and setting it to at least 48 hours will also help uh, make the make the treasury more sustainable. But the hospitalization requirement, it will eventually be, I mean, more medical events will be added to become reimbursable with the treasury once we build it to a healthier level. So let's say after some time, if we notice that not too many funds aren't really going out of the treasury, we can add more conditions so that people can enjoy more, can benefit more from the treasury. But adding more utilities, more reimbursable events would require purchase of additional tokens. So let's say for phase two, again, we'll be releasing more tokens. If you need to claim for laboratory workups, if you need to claim for maintenance medications, if you need to claim for if you need bonus claims for other procedures, would be needing to hold other tokens from the portfolio, which will be traded in the blockchain and which will provide more funds for the treasury. So then for the reimbursement utility, it is mainly based on four limits. First limit is how much you hold. Okay, so how much you hold or hodl. So if you check the, where is it? Okay, wait a minute. There. Can I send the picture now? I think
Yeah,
I'm allowed to
sure.
send. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the reimbursement claim limit. This is limit number one. Okay. So what this means is that the longer you hold your tokens, the more you don't sell or the more you don't transfer your tokens once you're eligible to claim, meaning once you get sick while holding crypto health, your tokens won't we won't count your tokens as the value of your tokens for us won't be what's the price and the total number of tokens you hold. So we'll be using a multiplier to compute for the claim. So let's say, so currently we're at that 30,000 market cap. So let's say you bought $50 worth of crypto health at the 30,000 market cap. So right now, so if you get sick in 3 months, your multiplier will be 0.5, meaning in 3 months, if the market cap remains at 30,000, okay, your 50 will be able to let you claim at most $25. Okay. So in 6 months, if the market cap is still at $30,000 and you get sick, the most that you can claim is again $50. You claim $50, but your $50 of crypto health remains yours. So more or less you're already at the break even due to claims. So but the chances of getting hospitalized aren't really that high. So it's an event that can occur, let's say, once every 10 years. So we're extending the multipliers to at most 5 years. So let's say in 5 years, if you've held crypto health for that long, okay, and assuming that the market cap, let's say the market cap flatlined and it's still 30,000. So there were trades, price went up, went down, and the fifth year it became still 30,000. Okay, your $50 can still allow you to claim for an 18 times multiplier. Okay,
Yeah.
so so meaning even if your current tokens were worth $50, so 50 times 18, you can still claim up to $900 because you were holding crypto health for 5 years. Okay, so
Yeah.
then again, I'd have to remind everyone the initial computation is based on four limits. So the value that we'll be getting is the lowest among the four limits. So the multiplier is just one of the limits. So meaning you'll be able to get $900 by the fifth year if you get sick in the fifth year and if you hodled crypto health for 5 years, assuming, so let's say the second limit is the ceiling amount for reimbursements. So if you hold for 3 months, the most that we can reimburse is, I think it was around $300. So if you hold 6 months, the most you can reimburse is $500. So it goes up and up until the fifth year, which the most you can reimburse is up to $15,000. So going back to our example, assuming you had $50 worth of crypto health, after you've held for 5 years, you got sick, 5 years, market cap is still 30. So the limit number two, the second limit, since you've held for 5 years, allows you to claim up to $900. Okay, because the ceiling limit is $15,000. So, but for the limit number three, we're also limiting the amount that you can reimburse to 30% of your hospital bill. Okay, so we won't be reimbursing your whole hospital bill because I believe that people should still be responsible for their health, and that we shouldn't reimburse 100%. Okay, so we're just reimbursing 30%, and that 30% can be improved if you hold partner tokens and partner projects and other tokens in our portfolio. Okay, so let's say, so for a $900 reimbursement, you can reimburse $900 if your hospital bill was around 3,300, or around 3,000, let's say $3,000. Okay, but let's say your hospital bill was just around $1,000. The most you can reimburse because of our limit number three would be $300. Okay, so in the fourth and final limit will be based on the total value locked in our treasury. So if you notice on our if on our Twitter page, I usually give out, usually every 3 days, the TVL of the treasury. Okay, because the TVL will determine more or less how much you can claim from the treasury. So for the first year, the most that you can claim would be 1% of the total value locked in the treasury. So that's 1% by the first year. Then it slowly increases every 6 months after by 0.25%, so that by the end of the fifth year, okay, you can, if by the end of the fifth year of holding, you can actually reimburse up to 3%. So let's, just sending this one. So this one, the what I call the claims moon sheet, is just says how much the treasury can afford to pay out depending on the market cap. Okay, but the important thing about this claims moon sheet is that this was only computed based on the 150 million CHT reserve. It doesn't take into consideration the BNB reserve. Okay, so meaning once we start creating BNB reserve, these values written on the claims moon sheet will actually increase, slowly increase. So the more we were able to have more funds on the BNB reserve, the more we'll be able to reimburse people, and the less dependent we become on the market cap. So, and the good thing about the treasury is, again, we are a portfolio of crypto health. Is not the crypto health token. It's not the CHT token. Crypto health is a whole ecosystem of tokens. So if you're aware, if you have a health insurance policy or an insurance policy, I know you've you pay you there you pay for insurance riders. Okay, so they call that insurance riders. So let's say for your usual insurance, if you pay this amount, you also get 2 times more if in case you get disabled. So those are the insurance riders. With crypto health, we're planning to also tokenize the insurance riders, so that let's say we can release a token for specifically for surgeries. Okay, so if you buy this token and hold this token, and then if ever you become hospitalized and operated on a surgical procedure, you get bonus claims. So uh, our portfolio of tokens works that way. Okay, so let's say if you're a child, okay, or if your patient is if the patient is a child, the claimant is a child. If he holds that particular token, he gets bonus claims for for being a child. Okay, so actually the the riders will eventually help us provide more funds for the BNB reserve. Okay, because all of those tokens that we will be releasing in the future will provide funds for the treasury, and those funds will all be turned into BNB or any other token, let's say stablecoin, so that our treasury will slowly snowball to an amount that would be able to reimburse larger amounts. So if you check our claims moon sheet, by by 250,000 market cap, and the 5-year hold will be able to reimburse at most $1,350. Okay, and with crypto health, I'm reminding everyone that our we just need to pay what we commit uh, to pay people. And I know that once we start moving funds in the treasury, once people see that we're serious in building an alternative insurance policy, that instead of paying monthly, okay, instead of paying monthly and then losing coverage after you don't have any money to pay, why not just buy our tokens and forget about our tokens, and then in case you get sick, come back to us, prove your wallet ownership, prove the hospitalization event, and we'll move the funds in the treasury and pay you up based on the terms that I've discussed. So that is what we want to build with crypto health. So at our ATH, again, a month ago we reached our ATH of $130,000. The treasury, the TVL of the treasury reached 25,000. Okay, so at the 130,000 market cap, we can pay at most $750 at a 100,000 market cap. Okay, so the potential is there. We're just having a hard time because number one, it's not really easy to get sick. As much as I want my holders to get sick and get hospitalized, okay, I can I can't wish for that, but I know everyone gets sick some point in time.
Yeah,
But what
yeah,
I'm committing to everyone is I am here to build crypto health as a blockchain based insurance, and I am here to adhere to the terms that I've been saying, as long as, again, you prove your wallet, that you own your wallet. So usually it just involves sharing a screenshot of you having access to your wallet, and you holding crypto health tokens. Okay. Then number two, just provide us of proof that you were hospitalized. So with our verification process, I'll be sending another message from our group so that you know how it looks like. Verification. So I don't really need people to dox their whole information. Okay, I know that most of most of the people in blockchain care about privacy. So I'm not requiring anyone to dox to me. Okay. So I've sent this verification process. So the verification process will mainly involve sending us documents. So an ID or IDs that match with the hospital documents that you send us. Okay. So if you see the message that I've sent, so this is actually my passport, but you'll never know that it was me. Okay. Because
yeah.
I blurred everything.
All covered. Yeah.
Okay. And no one will know that this was me. So this will be how we will make the accounts and make sure that your privacy will be maintained. Okay. So we just take the first letter of the first name, the first number of the age, and the first transaction of CHG. All this information, and especially the dates, will be reflected on BSC scan. Okay. So I just need these sensor these items to match the hospital documents that you'll be sending us. Okay, and once it matches, then you can file for a claim, and we'll be sending tokens to your wallet for us reimbursement. Okay, so then the good thing about crypto health is that you can actually reimburse for your family members. So if you have a wallet and you hold crypto health, the second claimant can actually claim for another person. Problem is, if you claim for another person, that will again not be paid on the maximum rates, on the published rates. Like holding less than 10,000 CHT, you'll be paid 50%. But 50% is still better than nothing. And if you're able to claim for another person, you'll be able to technically profit more from the insurance claims. Okay. So, and the good thing with crypto is, in case you don't need your tokens anymore, and if you're in good profit, you're always free to sell your tokens for profit. Okay. But otherwise, you can just hold your tokens, forget about it, and then contact us once you're involved in a claimable event. So, uh, what more? So, for crypto health, my I want one person to be able to own one wallet with CHT. And so let's say you're a family of five, the ideal way to do it should be each of those will have their own wallets just for the insurance utility. Then if you'd want to trade and you believe in the potential of crypto health as an insurance policy, you'll hold other wallets strictly just for trading, and you separate your wallets for the insurance utility. So, and another thing to note is that an event can only be claimed for once, meaning even if you hold multiple wallets, okay, even if you hold multiple wallets, you can only claim for a hospitalization once using, uh, even if you had multi wallets, we won't be letting you claim from all the wallets that you hold. So why? Because we don't want to, because doing multi wallets and claiming for one event be would 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 make the treasury non-sustainable. So why are we setting it that way? Because we're actually the first builders, and we're the ones setting the rules. And this is a new kind of insurance policy. It's not your traditional health insurance policy. It's a blockchain based policy, and again, it is a much more affordable model of insurance, not like your traditional health insurance, which you pay and pay and pay, and at the end of the year, you don't use it, and it's money wasted. So, with this model, you can actually afford to just pay once and forget about it, and then let the traders or the speculative traders fund the pool because, fund the pool because I'm expecting people to be continuously uh, trading more once we start providing health insurance reimbursements to all our holders. Okay, so you want an insurance? Okay, I'll start checking the question because I've seen an interesting question. You want an insurance to be safe and easy to use. This is too complicated for the average user. Actually, the plan is this is complicated for non-crypto holders. Okay, so and for crypto holders, actually, this is, wait a minute. I'm simplified. This is buy and forget. Okay? That is the most buy, forget, and claim. That is the is and for the terms, mean we will actually be guiding everyone on how we will be on how the reimbursements will be computed. Okay, and actually how it's computed will be more of our problem. Okay, but but again, for the plans, if you check the V2 white paper and check the eligibility and coverage, okay, if you check it, you'll see that we do have plans on onboarding non-crypto holders. Okay, if you check it at number, wait a minute, I'm looking for it. Oh, there it is. So please check eligibility and coverage. A qualified CHT holder is defined as an individual who owns CHT tokens through assisted custody by purchasing tokens from a third party insurance provider. Okay. So this so crypto health someday, once we're done with registrations, will be offered to non-crypto holders either by third party insurance providers or by either directly transacting with us. Okay, so this idea was actually pitched to me already, but uh, uh, for a backgrounder, just a month ago become I was invited by a local businessman to become part of their EU-based company as a business division. But since we also had plans of uh, building our own company, okay, I opted to I opted to not grab the opportunity at the moment, okay, and just focus on building on how we planned on building crypto health. Okay, so then again, the offer was to the idea was to offer crypto health as an insurance rider for a third party insurance provider. So the non-crypto traders buy the insurance rider, and the third party insurance provider will buy the crypto health tokens and will send those tokens to a multi-signature wallet. Okay, so the 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 difference with doing insurance with that scheme is, first and foremost, those insured individuals will be doxed to us, meaning we'll have their full information. And then second, we're only limiting such insurance policies to around $50 to $100 worth of crypto health. So it's a set cost for the insurance policy of non-crypto holders. So then again, with that model, the non-crypto holders won't really think about how things are computed. So they'll just pay for the insurance rider, and then should they become hospitalized, they'll be paid based on the terms that we're telling them. So then, so ito yun. So I think that's all for my discussion, and be I think there are lots of questions, and I'd be willing to answer those questions.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Mist. Thank you for providing a very great line of presentation for crypto health. I would like to take us. I would like to take us down to questionings. But before that, and I would like you to provide a little details on something somebody just brought to my notice. He said, how are you guys going to generate funds to cover all these hospital bills, knowing the fact that we have different countries and different prices? So how do you guys intend to cover all the bills?
Ah, So again, there is a computation that is there's a computation procedure. So we won't be reimbursing, let's say you're a holder and you were hospitalized for $1,000. We won't be reimbursing you $1,000. There's an underlying computation on how we arrive at the reimbursement amount. Okay, so and that amount is, initially it will mostly be limited by the TVL of the treasury. That's the most limiting factor at the early stages of the project. So because with a smaller market cap we'll be able to pay less. Okay, but at a higher market cap we'll be able to pay more, and the most limiting factor at a higher market cap is actually the ceiling limit for reimbursements. Okay, so let's get back to the moon sheet. If you check the moon sheet again, so if you check at the lower market caps, that 45, 90, 180, 450, that is actually the TVL limits. Okay, but once we start at $500, that 500,000 market cap, at 6 months, that $500 is actually the limit for the ceiling reimbursement, the limit for the set limit of reimbursements for a particular holding period. Okay, so you need to hold more, and by holding, you need to not sell and not transfer your tokens to claim more. And you know what happens when people hold their tokens. So if people hold their tokens, price will continuously increase, letting us be able, oh yeah, they get drugged most of the time, but that's a hasty generalization to make. Okay, so again, uh the point is, if you want to claim more, you need to hold more. Okay, and if someone wants to rig the system, he'll need to hold more still, just to get paid by the treasury. So I've been asked a lot of times, what happens if someone fakes this and that? Okay. My point is, the more we pay, the more we prove that where the utility is working. Okay. Because you can't really claim from the treasury without proving your wallet ownership, without proving an event. Okay. And without holding your tokens. So the important part for me is I pay all people who hold and not sell crypto health. And also, I forgot to mention, there's a maximum limit of claims on a wallet. Let's say a certain wallet can only claim 2 times for the main holder and 1 times for another holder. Okay, so that is the limit. So that is actually a small amount. So it's just, if you hold for 3 months, the most that you can get is $300, and that is again limited by other factors. So, and again, that will eventually make it sustainable, because at currently we have 397 holders, and we're a year old in the blockchain and nobody has claimed yet. Okay, so that just shows how hard it is to, number one, to hold, or number two, maybe they did get sick, but they didn't hold, so they weren't able to claim for insurance. But my point is, in case you really did hold and BAC scan proves that you didn't sell, okay, and if you can prove to me that you were that you really did get hospitalized, okay, it's not a difficult thing for me to send you tokens from the treasury.
All right. Okay, I think that kind of brings us to a conclusion to that question because I think you've done a very good work on it. All right, so I'm going to take you back to the links of questions we have, and then you're going to be asking. But before that, I would like to start with the ones I can see so many hands up already. So we'll take questions from here before we go to the main chat, and then we'll take questions from the main chat too. All right, so the first person I'm going to unmute is Rayhan. All right. Oh, I think we lost Rayhan or something.
Sorry. I think I didn't hear a question.
Oh, okay. I just mute your mic. You can go ahead and ask your question.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
All right. I think Ryan is having some difficulties with his mic or something. So, Cryptomania, I just unmute you so you can ask your question.
Hello, hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yep.
Okay, my question is that what is the minimum number of tokens that an investor must have to become a holder?
Oh, there is actually no minimum amount. You can buy one crypto health token, but for the reimbursement utility, I'd advise buying at least 10,000 units. Because, as I said, people will need to hold 10,000 units at least, the minimum, to receive the published rates for reimbursement. Because if someday you hold less than 10,000 and you need to file a claim, you'll get 50% of the computed amount. So you, even if your multipliers are 18 times because you've held for 5 years, the final computation will get more or less a penalty of 50% for holding less than 10,000. So
And
that's
last, hello, am I audible?
Yes.
yes, I can hear you.
Can you guys briefly tell me the security that you have implemented in the project?
I'm sorry, I wasn't able to understand that question. Is it okay if you type that question?
Yeah, I think it's more better if you just start. Okay, while he's typing, I would like us to take one question from the main chat. All right. This question is coming from Q Football. He said, community support is one of the biggest aspects of project success. Most projects have programs that aim to align to their users. What are your specific plans to interact or expand the community and improve the users' experience? And does your current project take into account the various stages and demands of the community? I don't know if you're the director.
Okay, so yes, community is, I know community is an important part of the success of a project. And I am vocal when I'm saying that's one of the aspects that we're currently still working on. So if you've been to my community, actually you'd see that it's mostly me and some guys talking every now and then. Then again, I'm not really minding that because I understand that most people currently in DeFi are interested in seeing projects that pump quick and dump quick. Okay, so we're not really that hyped of a project because first and foremost, when Crypto Health, the Telegram group started, I really I've never hired any hype man. I've never hired uh, multi accounts because most crypto projects, I'm not sure if you're aware of it or some people aren't aware of it. Most people in Telegram are able to use multiple accounts and hype men just to hype the chat. So I'm not really a fan of such means. Okay, and I'm more of focused on interacting with the community. If they have a, I'm seeing the Telegram group as a means to interact with my holders. Okay, and I don't see it as a means to generate hype. Okay, so if you've been to my to the Crypto Health Telegram group, you'd see how it's structured. It's structured in topics so that I can easily make announcements on a specific topic. It's for me, it's more of again the a way to communicate with the holders. I uh, somewhere uh, last June, actually we do contest every now and then. Actually, last June we had this contest. It's called Buy the Top. Okay, so to engage the community to buy at least a small amount, and then anyone buying the top gets rewarded with more tokens. So it wasn't it ran every day. Okay, and but problem is again we're not that hyped of a token. Some community members did join, and then they ate a little bit. So let's say 10,000 units of CHT, and then they won 5 to 6 times more worth in BNB. So my plan is hopefully once we get more funds for for to run such uh such contests, I hope more people would start engaging and talking in the community. Uh, then again, I am focusing much of the trading fees with building liquidity and building the treasury. But someday, once volume picks up, I'd hopefully allot a portion of the trading fees just to reward the community and to engage them. That will come
All
in the
right.
future, not today, not not at this not at this small of a market cap and volume.
All right. Thank you so much, Doctor, for that answer. Uh, I'd like us to move to the next question. It's coming from Godwin. All right. So this is good. He said, so if I plan to hold crypto health token for a long time and don't want to spend a lot of time checking my staking reward, is there an option to maybe stake my reward automatically, or are there any plans to introduce this function if not available yet?
Is it uh at staking?
Yeah,
Actually, there's no need to create a staking pool because we have uh we have reflections coming from each stake. Meaning, if you want to grow your bag, you don't really need to stake. They continuously grow with each buy and sell. Okay, because I didn't want to do staking token for staking, 'cause staking is staking is inflationary. Okay, so what happens with projects with stake tokens is more or less those staking rewards just get sold and sold and sold, and that causes the dip. Okay, so the great thing with holding crypto health is that each buy grows your bag, or grows the number of CHT tokens you own, and each sell grows the number of CHT tokens you own. So you can just buy, let's say you buy 100,000 units, forget about it, and the next time you view your wallet, it won't be 100,000 units. It will definitely would have grown because of each buy and sell. Okay, so how do you compute for the staking rewards? Let's say you hold you hold 0.1% of the supply, or 0.1%, which is a million tokens. If you hold a million tokens, and then there's 1 million cell of CHT, your bag grows by 30 units. Okay, so with each 1 million cell. So the longer that you hold your tokens, so it's expected that the more you get, the more CHT tokens you get. So with that scheme, since once we start onboarding more holders, we expect a supply crunch, because again, if you're interested for the insurance utility, you'll need to hold. So with each sell, the tokens go to people who want to hold the CHC token for the reimbursement. So the circulating supply will continuously decrease for the traders.
Oh, right. Okay. So I'm going to take one more question. So I don't know if that automatically answers all of your questions, but I'm sure it does. Uh, so the next question is coming from I love you. Yeah. So he said, when you plan to move, oh, I think you've talked about this earlier, so there's no need to ask.
Yes, I, I will. I plan on allotting a portion of the trades for to reward the community holders. More of, not reward the community, just the community, no, not the Telegram subscribers. I'd reward the Telegram subscribers who also hold crypto health, because that's different. If I just reward with people who I'm not sure holding crypto health, that will be, that won't be good for the project.
Yeah. Okay, so Doug, sorry for cutting you off. I just wanted to add some words on. We want to know about your strategic partnership, if you have any ongoing, and how will it benefit these investors of yours on pipeline on XM at the moment?
So we currently don't have an ongoing partnership, because our planned partnerships are mostly onboarding tokens and NFT projects in the crypto health ecosystem. Meaning, if a token or a token or an NFT wants another utility, let's say they want an insurance utility for their project, okay, they can use our platform, they can use our insurance model to provide an additional utility for their tokens. But to be part of our partnership model, you'd have to actually, I'm thinking about it as a more of a subscription service. That's why we have a stable coin reserve. Okay. But we won't be able to make such partnerships at this early in our development, because number one, we haven't paid yet. Okay. So for that sort of partnership to work, crypto health should be seen as a Crypto Health should have already paid and become a trusted insurance provider. So so then again, I'll I'll send the partnership model that we have in the group so that people can know how more or less that works. But our partner tokens and our partner NFTs will help people claim more from the treasury. So you'll get bonus claims by holding our partner tokens and our partner NFTs. So, and those, let's say, back in February, there was this project, this NFT project, who wanted to do a partnership with us, but that eventually did not materialize. So the plan that I was thinking about them is that they they purchase a certain they give us a certain amount in USDT, and then we tag their NFT collection as insurance riders for our policy. So meaning, and for the premium tier partnership, we can actually we can actually consider an NFT as amounting to 10,000 CHT, so that in the future, once the supply crunch happens and people can't really get 10,000 units of CHT for the full reimbursement package, people can just opt to buy that NFT and be considered as holding 10,000 units so that they can get a full reimbursement amount. Okay. So the good thing with the partnership is that we just need to check it in the blockchain. So we just need to see that the wallet is holding this amount of tokens or this NFT during the verification process, so that so that the utility comes into play.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Doc. And something else is left out, and I also want us to be clarity too. You have spoken about utility and also the tokenomics. Like, I would also want to know where can we verify this token? Yeah, at the
So
moment.
crypto health is tradable on the Binance Smart Chain, so you can buy it only on PancakeSwap. Okay, so we don't have any liquidity in other dexes. First and foremost, because it's a contract limitation. Make L. I can't set another router. I can only uh, make LP liquidity on PancakeSwap DEX. So if you want to buy crypto health tokens, you need to buy it from PancakeSwap in the Binance Smart Chain. So then there's this question: why Binance? Why not Ethereum or other chains? I still believe in the future of BNB, regardless of the issues surrounding Binance at the moment. Okay, and I believe that it's not the chain's problem. It's filled with scammers and cheats. Okay, BSC as a network is good because it has low gas fees, fast transactions. It's easily accessible. It's connected to Binance. So that's the primary reason why I started crypto health in Binance Smart Chain. Eventually, we'll be moving to other blockchains as well, but those treasuries won't be connected to each other. It's just that the it's just the model of insurance, how we compute for the claims, that will be the same for the blockchains.
All
Okay,
right.
and but BSC will be the only one who will be having insurance insiders, will be having other tokens that can help improve your claims and help increase the collection from the treasury.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Doc. So, in case anyone wants to get yourself a crypto health token, it's clearly stated that you have to be swappable on PancakeSwap, and we will not be able to take all the questions. So, we're just going to take two more questions from our side, then we call it a wrap. All right. So, what is the current development status of crypto health at the moment?
What's the
And what
current
exactly is your
development?
main goal to achieve?
Oh, oh. So for the current development status, I'm actually at the moment we're just uh, I'm currently looking for a way to onboard VCs and other large investors, okay, who
Okay.
are willing to invest more in crypto health in exchange for a portion of the trades. So we actually have what we call the founder NFTs. So it's the founder NFT in V1 of the white paper is actually an outdated model. So it was initially planned to cost around 1.5 each, then 25 sets. But we're changing that model into just 10 NFTs that cost much more, whose who whose the proceeds will be used to buy more liquidity and burn more liquidity, and then to provide marketing funds and to provide funds for the treasury for the reimbursement. So more of just like a mini VC. Okay, so the founders will act as a mini VC in exchange for a non-taxed wallet and a portion of the trades. So
All right. Sorry,
that's
Doc. Please, we would like you to tell us more about these NFTs and their values and how they operate at the same time.
oh. So again, so for the NFTs, so I think I forgot to mention about the NFT. So if
Yeah.
you check Altura, we have seed NFTs. Okay, the seed NFTs. If you hold one, and if you hold crypto health, and if you claim, you'll get 1% bonus NFTs. If you hold one of each color, you get at most 6% bonus claims computed on top of the initial reimbursement amount. So let's say if you're eligible for $100, but you hold six NFTs, you can claim $106. Okay, so bonuses stack on top of the bonuses stack up on top of the reimbursement amount, on top of the initial reimbursable claim amount. So that's the seed NFT. So we'll be releasing a seed V2 NFT once we sell out the V1s, and these will pay out around 7 to 10% in claims. Okay. So I won't be releasing that anytime soon because the V1 is still ongoing. So another NFT that we'll be having is that the founder NFTs. So I don't have a release date for that, but we're opening 10 slots for people who'd want to invest in crypto health more. So I'd want I, I'm not I'd so people who understand the project and what we're building and trust the project can actually invest more in crypto health by being a holder of the founder NFT, which will be released in the future. And that NFT again will allow them to get a portion of the trades on paid on a monthly basis, and then to have access to a tax-free wallet. So we'll be excluding the a wallet who pays for a founder's